This is a 33-foot World Cat. It's a catamaran, so that means there are two hulls that go through the water and it's connected. And the really big advantages about a boat like this is of how wide the boat is. Actually, there's so much space back here with how wide it is, and there's so much space in between the console and the seat that it really makes it really ideal for a charter captain like myself when they're, when you have somebody fishing on the side of the boat and you're trying to get around them and stuff. But other than that, the boat really performs really well in chop. The tunnel in the boat makes a really big air pocket, so when you're going over the waves, you kind of like float over them, and it's a really smooth ride. But another big advantage about a catamaran versus a monohull, there's less drag in the water. So when you're running and you say you're making a long trip, at least 30 miles plus, and you're really, looking at your fuel economy, a boat like a catamaran is going to get way better fuel economy than a monohull, just because there's less drag and the motors don't have to work as hard. So the boat usually cruises at about 38 to 40 miles an hour. That's what we'll cruise at on our trips. If we got good weather, if it's rough, then we'll have to go whatever speed we have to go. But it's really nice, smooth ride. See that sail flipping back there? But really nice, stable boat. And see, we're running about 38 right now. But you got two big, nice Ray Marine screens that I'm running. Really nice feature about World Cat versus any other catamaran. They can make a sharp turn. So a lot of times catamarans have a problem when they turn. Usually when you turn left, your boat banks left. And a lot of times the catamarans, it'll be the opposite way. And the nice thing about this 33-foot World Cat, you can make really sharp turns on this thing, and it will bank like a regular boat. Like that would make a sharp turn, no problem. All right, so on the boat, we got two nice live wells right here, both sides. Me and my father, we welded up these bars and extended this back right here where we can put all our bait in right here. You just flip it up onto this fish cutting table and clean it up real quick. And instead of backward seat, which I feel like is mainly just luxury on those yellowfins and stuff that you see backward seats, but instead you got a tackle station, and especially for charter captains like myself, this is really nice. And like that, you have an area you can put your pliers and any other kind of like weights or tackle right here. And all over the boat there's these magnets that hold your little compartments up. All through here we got tackle, nice place to put your leader, area for weights or pliers. All through the side right here you got tackle storage, and on both sides there's these trays. There's other storage right here. There's little trays and storage all right here. There's a little compartment for where your feet go, which is nice for where we put trash and stuff. But you also have a nice compartment up here to store any phones or any, equipment or whatever that you need to get to quick. On both sides of the boat, it has a big fish box, and nice big fish box to put whatever size fish you need to put in there. On the side right here, we have a place for rods. This little lip under the side is nice for when you're leaned up against the boat. You can get your feet up under there and get really close when you're fighting a fish. But we got rod holders all down the side. We got these rod holders on the top. Have a little sighting station or a little casting platform. We got outriggers. I don't have them installed right now. We don't do much trolling with the outriggers, but it's an option. You got a nice cabin inside here. You also got a nice platform on the front, but also you got a nice cabin in the inside. Store whatever you want. There's a toilet on this side. That way for the ladies, and there's a little window too to make sure you don't get no seasickness or you don't smell nothing bad. But you got a nice windlass right here. Works really well. Helps pull the anchor up and down. A big anchor compartment, so you can store a ton of rope and stuff in there and it won't get tangled up. But yeah, that's it right here.